All right. So when you work on all assignments, so make sure that you make some changes here to the top and put your information here. And also, when you start a new markdown notebook, or inserts all kinds of helpful comments at the top, which we really don't need in every file. So get rid of it before you start. Okay, I don't need to see all that. Um, okay, so let's start here. We're going to and one more thing. You don't put warning equal to false in net R. Okay, if you want to suppress warning for a particular chunk, then you can put that there. Okay, and like that. So for example, but it is not a good idea to suppress warnings when you're working on a project. You're not done with. For a final report, you could do that, but while you're working on an assignment, if you put warning equal to false, it's going to suppress all the warnings. You don't even know there is something messed up. Okay, because most of the time, warning, it may not give you wrong answers, but it's something that you need to look at. Make sure that fix those warnings. Okay, and that was one of the problems in the homework last time. Okay, so we're going to start with an example here, and what we're going to do is look for missing values and impute missing values, right? So let's read it in. Read CSV, and it is okay. So it should be HR analytics missing. Okay, so there it is. That's the one that I need to use. So okay. So now if I do summary DF1 over there. Okay, so it I'm looking at the wrong PDF file. Okay, so now this one is not reading properly because it has the file is file has some information at the top which needs to be skipped. So I need skip equal to 14, and then I need na dot string equal to a blank. Okay, so now we are reading in the data, and you see there is missing value here and here, but it doesn't give you missing value for sales and salary because these are character variables. Okay, so what we can do is we can do this, call sums, then that will give you the count of number of missing values. I think this is what I would recommend. And you can do another thing, which is if you read this as okay, so if you add strings as factor equal to true, and then you do the summary, then you will get the missing values for factor variables. Okay. All right. So now the date is not in date format, so you can change that. Okay. So df1 date is as date, right? df1 date, and then you have to give the format. Okay. So format here is this one is kind of ambiguous in terms of what the 1 and 1 represent. Is it month or day? Okay, so you have to go into the data and see what it is like, and I have already done that. So the first is month, 2-digit month, okay, and then there is a slash, and then a 2-digit day, and then 4-digit year. If it's a 2-digit year, we will use lowercase y. This is a 4-digit date. So that, okay. So that's going to change the date. I have to put a closing quotation mark. All right. So now this date is converted into a date, but that's not what we are interested in here. We are interested in missing values. Okay, so I'm going to move that here. So this is another way of just looking at the missing values alone.